It's a do or die situation as a driver switches on his engine and prepares for what could be the last journey of his life. He debates whether to go full speed or select a really low gear and take it slow. Let's see how he goes on. And he's off. It's the moment of no return. And oh, he's got alarm bells ringing. And he's through, he's done it, he's done it. He's done it. But unexpectedly, there's an alarm going off. What is it? Is it deadly brake failure? Is it engine problems? Oh no, he's just not got his seatbelt on. Right, so after all that excitement, I've now driven down to Irvine, just a couple of miles out of Irvine now, where I'll be parking up at the factory, where we'll be doing the delivery in the morning. Right, now we've just come off the main dual carriageway down in towards the industrial estate where the factory is, and I've just spotted through the trees outside an empty unit quite a lot of transit vans, caravans and rubbish. So we all know what that means, don't we? And one day last year when I parked at this same place, I woke up in the morning to find the fuel cap had been forced off the diesel tank and all my diesel had been stolen. Probably about 350 litres. So now I've just seen the likely culprits. I'm just debating what to do. I think I'll drive onto the estate, because I've been on there since and parked safe enough, but I've had to park the truck right up tight against the skips and things like that, just to protect the diesel tank. So we'll just have a drive on now, see what we can do. The last time the diesel was stolen, obviously I reported it to the local police, and their advice was don't park in or around Irvine again, which, you know, thanks very much. If you see on the left the grassy embankment, that used to be flat, and again that used to get full of caravans and transit vans, so they've had to put that up as a barrier to stop them, well, stop the ethnic minorities, they now are, parking on that land. But if you can't park in or around Irvine, there's not as though there's any truck stops or anything anywhere in the west of Scotland. I'd probably be catered for if I was one of those ethnic minorities in a caravan, because I think by law local councils have to supply or provide parking areas. But if you're a truck driver, know, to just fend for yourself and park up in places like this every night. Anyway, I'll have a drive round and see what we can do. Right, I've managed to get parked up, as you can see, right next to a skip. So that's my company for tonight. The reason I've parked here, see, this is what you've got to put up with. It's because my diesel tank is there and I need to protect it somehow. So I've managed to park like that, just so the diesel tank's safe. I mean, it's not 100% safe there, but I think if anybody tries getting to it overnight by climbing over this thing, I will hear something, because I tend to sleep with the sunroof open just a tiny bit anyway. So this is my home for the night. A dump. So now you know why a lot of truck drivers complain about facilities in the UK. I mean, I've mentioned it a couple of times before, but you know, this is how it really is. I mean, you may well say, well, park on a services. Well, you tell me where there's a services near here, or where Irvine Council or whatever council it is provide overnight parking. I'm not even talking parking with facilities, just an area of land to park some trucks on. And in the current climate, economically, there must be loads of empty plots of lands that the council could just use on a temporary basis, not just here, but all over the country. But no, we've got to do things like this. It's no wonder some of us smell. I don't, obviously. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that. Now, a lot of the time you can spot the ethnic minority I was talking about earlier, because even though they have sign-written vans sometimes, they've always got mobile phone numbers written on the side. They don't have a landline number. And that's definitely not his skip. Though he might be a subcontractor for, I think it's Howden's Joinery, that, and it is a joinery van, so I apologise if I'm wrong. See, otherwise you'd have to at a council waste collection depot, if you're a business, you've got to pay to excuse me, to dump your rubbish. Right, that's it for today. Tachograph's out, paperwork's done, checked in at home with the wife, everything's fine at home. Could do with getting another good night's sleep. Hopefully we'll have no disturbances during the night, but if we do, I'll see how the camera copes with filming in the dark. I think we'll be alright though. And then be up in the morning ready to deliver at this place, get that done, and then up to East Kilbride, which in a roundabout way is on the way home anyway. Then back down to the yard and reload again for Monday, and the same again. Right, so the night went without any problems. I got up a bit earlier than I needed to really, but I did that just so I could unload all the stuff for this factory before the guys actually came in. So they're now in, they're just checking the stuff off. Then once that's done, we'll be on the way up to East Kilbride. This is another one where I could do with turning round at the end, but for some reason these guys always park the vehicles in the middle of the turning area. Weren't too bad, just about got round. Right, so that's the final delivery done. That didn't take too long. It's like I say, most customers are relying on my delivery to get a particular job done, so you tend not to have to wait in long queues or anything. They're relatively small businesses anyway compared to the big distribution centres, so it's not too bad. So I've got the empties on again. Probably half the trailer's full of empties, which will be used for future deliveries. So now it's just a case of getting back down to the yard.